Hi everybody, it's Honest John. Now, I feel really badly for the families of the passengers and crew of Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. It's a tragedy and it's a mystery. And it's a mystery that may never be solved. And that's the thing. The family, at first they were clinging to hope, and I guess some of them still are, but I think everybody knows that there really isn't any hope left. But the family has been getting all this conflicting and confusing information. And so they're not only mourning and grief-stricken, but they're frustrated and angry. And you can't blame them. The Malaysian government hasn't really, and the Malaysian government and the executives of Malaysia Airlines have not handled this really well, but it's not like they're trying to cover everything up. They're as confused and lost as the families are, because the information is just incomplete and conflicting. And the situation is this, is that they have only a vague idea of where to look for the plane, and it's out in the ocean. And it's out in a particularly unfriendly area of the ocean where the weather is usually bad. And the currents are strong, and even if they were able to pinpoint exactly where the plane went down, you still have a hard trouble finding anything, because wreckage from the plane could have floated hundreds of miles. See, usually planes crash near airports. And so people know where they are, they know where to look, they gather as much of the wreckage as they can, and they go through this painstaking process of reassembling the plane in order to find out what happened. And of course there were the voice recorder and the instrument recorder that are on the plane, and they find those and they go through those. But that stuff might never be found either. So it seems like every day there's some new information come out that kind of conflicts with information that they had before. Everybody's uncertain, and so there is a lot of rage directed at the Malaysian government and at Malaysia Airlines, and it's probably misdirected, because I think they're just as lost and at sea as the relatives. There's no evidence that they're trying to cover anything up. And that's the sad thing. There may never be closure for those families. They may never find any actual wreckage or debris. And that's just a sad fact of life. Sometimes we don't get that closure. Things don't get tied up in a way that makes us feel better. Mysteries, despite our increase in knowledge and technology, mysteries still go unsolved. Criminals still don't get caught. People disappear and are never found again. Sometimes we never get clarity. We never get closure. We never get a definitive resolution. And all we can do is accept that and move on. Thanks for listening.